Hi, good evening. We're back once again for TezAsia Hackathon workshop, and now we have the team from Gitopia. We have Janani, who is a senior software engineer, and Kushagra, growth and marketing lead. I am Ivan Marine from TezAsia APAC, and I'll be one who's hosting the workshop for tonight. Kushagra, please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi everyone. I'll be sharing my screen. So, can you guys see my? Is my screen visible?
Yes, we can see our screen.
Okay, amazing. Hi everyone. Welcome to Gitopia's workshop. Thanks for being here. So today we'll start with the following topics: what is Gitopia and its benefit over other code collaboration platform? How to create a repository on Gitopia, how to push your code to Gitopia, and how to push your code from GitHub to Gitopia. Then we'll cover how to make your submissions on TezAsia Hackathon repository to get incentivized. And finally, we'll cover Gitopia incentivization mechanism. How can you get rewarded for working on your open source project through Gitopia? And quickly in the end, if we have some of the questions in the chat, we'll try to cover that too. So just starting off, what is Gitopia? So Gitopia is next generation decentralized code collaboration platform powered by a decentralized network and an interactive token economy. Gitopia is designed to optimize software development workflow through collaboration, transparency, and incentivization. So how is now Gitopia different from other code collaboration platform like GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket, which you might be using in the past or might be aware of it? So to begin with, Gitopia is transparent. Like every single line of code you push on Gitopia is open source and is verifiable on the blockchain. Second, Gitopia is community centric. You have your all the users on Gitopia as stakeholders. You have the power to take decisions for you and like take decisions for the platform, the project you are working for. Every single open source contribution on verified repositories on Gitopia are incentivized. Like you might have seen in the past, like from your smartphones to the jet planes flying high in the sky, every software has an open source component in it. Be it your Android, Apple, open source is so much that we can't even imagine a world without open source. But open source community has always been in trouble because of the centralized platforms or because of the corporates making billions of dollars and not giving anything in return. And even the code collaboration platforms on Web2 currently are no friends of open source. We have recently seen incidents where collaboration platform have used entire open source data irrespective of the licenses and to make a proprietary software that is paid to the corporates and without giving any due to the community. Gitopia solves this by incentivizing the contributions on the platform. Other than that, Gitopia is censorship resistant. We are not against the censorship. Like censorship is needed, but the question is who decides the censorship. If the community who governs and builds are present on the platform, they should be given the authority to decide what should be censored and what should be not. There should not be someone else who takes decision for them. Gitopia is kill switch resistant. That means there is no single entity that can get Gitopia down. There are multiple validators and multiple versions of Gitopia blockchain running and running the robust network. Gitopia is secured by public key encryption. Uh, and Gitopia provides you with Web3 specific workflows like proposals, one-click DAO, and bounties, to name a few. And there are more Web3 specific workflows coming in future. The current code collaboration platforms are not actually made for the Web3 community. So Gitopia also solves that problem for you. Since we are built using Cosmos SDK, we are interoperable using IBC. We can connect to any of the blockchain and to fulfill our chain agnostic tree. Also, Gitopia is open source and modular on Gitopia. So basically, if you think that there is some of the feature that can make Gitopia a lot better, you can come contribute to Gitopia and solve that problem for the entire community. As they say in open source, every problem just needs to be solved just once. So you can contribute, solve that problem, and we and get rewarded for that action at the same time. Along with that, Gitopia aims to provide like permanent storage, a decentralized network run by validator and delegator, and a robust governance process to take future platform decisions along with the community. So these are some of the features that make Gitopia different and unique from current code collaboration platforms. Now let's move to the demo. I'll just hand over to Jenny to take you for a quick look into how to push your code to Gitopia.
I think we just have some small technical difficulties. Let's just wait for Janani to join us once again. So Kushagra, all right, Janani is back.
Can you see my
Let me put on your screen.
can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Here, today I'll show you guys how you can collaborate on Gitopia. To begin with, open the Gitopia webpage and open our testnet. The first step is to log in into Gitopia. We have several ways to log in into Gitopia. You can use Kepler or Ledger. For today's demonstration, I'll show you how you can create a local wallet. Click on create wallet and create a new wallet. Also, save this recovery phrase in a very safe place. Anyone who has access to these secrets will be able to log in into your account, and also losing this secret would mean that you will not have access to your repositories. Once you log in, claim your load token so that you can interact with the Gitopia chain. Also create your Gitopia profile. Now you can create your repository on Gitopia. Give it a name and a description. Now you can start pushing your code into your repository, but before that you need to install your Git remote helper. The instructions for the same are available here. Choose your platform and install the helper. Once this is installed, please configure the Gitopia wallet in your shell so that your local machine can push code into Gitopia. So the path to wallet, so you can download your wallet details from your Gitopia account. Go to the testnet and download your wallet details. Now export the Gitopia wallet details. create a new directory. And now you can clone your repository to your local machine. Since I do not have the code already on Gitopia, I'll start by initializing a new Git repository and add the remote origin. Make changes to your code. And then you can push the code into Gitopia. I'll just set the remote origin. Now I can see my code on Gitopia. You can also have multiple collaborators for the same project so that you can add your teammates. You can get your teammates' wallet address and configure them here. I have an account created here that I'm going to add. You can give the maintainer permission for this user or for this wallet. Now all your team can contribute to this repository. So once now if you do not have your code on Gitopia, and if you have your code already on GitHub, you can sync them into Gitopia. I'll show you how. So let's say this is your existing repository on GitHub. First, let me quickly sign in. Sorry. So go to settings and add your Gitopia wallet details here. Create a repository secret and configure your Gitopia wallet. The content is the same as the file that you just downloaded from Gitopia. Once Gitopia actions can push code into Gitopia, you can create a new workflow action. Give the file a name. And we can get the Gitopia mirror action script set up. You will need to configure the remote repository that is on Gitopia. The address can be fetched from here. For this demo, I'll create a new repository. I'll copy the address of this remote repository and configure it here. So this workflow is still running. Once this is done, you should be able to see your code push to Gitopia. As you can see, the code that was there on Gitopia is available. The code that was there in GitHub is available here. Next, I will show you guys how you can submit your project for the hackathon. Open the TezAsia Hackathon repository and create a fork. And this is my forked repository that I can now clone and work on. Now please add your project details here in the submissions folder. Create a new file with your project name. Add your project details. Now the details that you should enclose are available in the template file here. So please make sure all these details are available in this file, and then you can push it into your repository. Now I have my project details here in this repository. Once that is done, I'll create a new pull request so that my code changes can be merged into the original repository. This is my wallet address, and this is the original author's wallet address. I can review my changes here and create a pull request. That's it. Now wait for the reviewers to evaluate your project submission. Again, if you face any issues with the Gitopia platform, do submit, do create issues in the Gitopia repository. You can head to the Gitopia repository and create issues here if you face any. You could also go to our Discord server and reach out to us in case you face any issues. The link for the same is available here on the homepage. Thank you, guys. Now Kushagra will explain how intensivization on Gitopia works. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kushagra. Yeah, so for those people who are in the chat, if you have any questions, you can always feel free to go to Gitopia's Telegram group or Discord channel. Is that correct, Kushagra?
Yes, you can either ask in the comment now, or our team would be happy to support you if you face any difficulty on our Discord channel or Telegram or any of our socials.
Sure. Um, there are no questions from the chat. If there's nothing
I'll
else,
quickly move towards explaining how like people can get incentivized for submission on the
sure.
TezAsia Hackathon repository.
All
So
right,
yeah, can you just like share, put my screen on, pin my screen?
no problem.
Yeah. Yeah. So hi guys, I'm back again. So as Jenny mentioned, like all the submissions on TezAsia Hackathon repository would be incentivized. So how exactly are we incentivizing this? So Gitopia recently launched Janus testnet, and as I have mentioned earlier, all the users are stakeholders of Gitopia platform. They are taking decisions on the platform for deciding the fate of the project they are working on, or the future of Gitopia. So, since are our stakeholders, developers and open source communities are our stakeholders, it makes more sense for us to distribute our initial supply for the for to the community. So, for the same, we have launched a incentivization mechanism called the Game of Lore. So, the Game of Lore is designed to distribute a part of our Genesis supply to all the past and the current contributors of of the open source community, and the validators who are validating our network. So if you can see on my screen, the Game of Lore incentivization program would be incentivizing 3.25 million lore tokens at the Genesis to the community. It would be divided into three parts. The first one would be airdrop. This structure would actually airdrop all the past contributors of Web3 and open source communities on contributions on GitHub. And the how it would be done, the mechanism would be live really soon. The second part is reserved for validators who are securing the Gitopia network and protecting a network from any of the hacks. And the third chunk is for the contribution rewards. So the TezAsia Hackathon repository and your projects, if you wish to continue working on them after the hackathon is over, all things would be get incentivized from this pool. So currently for developers, where we have multiple incentivization tasks, how they can earn rewards, which would later be converted into low token at Genesis. So for submitting your project submission on TezAsia Hackathon repository by creating a pull request, and as soon as the Tezos Asia Hackathon team approves the request, you will get 50 dev points. These dev points would get converted to low token at the mainnet and would be credited to you at the address from which you have raised the PR. Other than that, if you wish to continue working on the project, or want to continue on any other project built during the hackathon, you would be rewarded through these points for raising a pull request. You'll get like 10 points. Raising a valid issue, you'll get 2 points, and so on. For if you wish to contribute to Gitopia by raising an issue or raising a pull request, you will get the like 250 points or 200. And if you wish to develop a feature for Gitopia, you can get somewhere around 250 to 100 points. So details of this mechanism are available in the blog. You can directly go head over to Gitopia's blog on Medium, or go to our Twitter and find this blog. You will find details of all the details about the program, and and like and know how you can get incentivizing for building more open source code during the hackathon. So this was about our session. If you have any questions, happy to answer.
There are no questions from the chat. Where can they find out more about this incentivized program that you have?
So we have a blog ready. It's called the Game of Lore. The Game of Lore. The name of the blog. They can find it on GitHub, or they can directly go down to our official channels and ask questions. We have pinned it everywhere on the Discord too, so they would be able to find it. I'll also share the link here in the chat so that we can pin it in the description too.
Sure. You can also, I think our helpers from the Tezos India Foundation can also share it to, to the Test Asia Hackathon participants. Let me
Yes.
just copy that and paste it here. Okay. Yep, I've shared it on the YouTube comment section as well. So yeah, go to that to know more about the Game of Glory by Gitopia. Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Anything else from your side, Kushagra, Janani?
No, that's it for today's session.
All right. Thank you so much. This is a very wonderful session. Glad to have you here. And for those who are watching, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ivan, for hosting us. Thank you.
Thank you.